Hi Capricorns, this is Shah with Ariana Stark with your forecast for November 2024. I will use the RD Tarot Divine Messages Oracle for your reading this month. For a personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. Let's just understand what's in store for you Capricorns this November. The final days of October stepping into November, I do have the Knight of Wands. I think you were someone who was very determined to get ahead. You were proactive. You had to adjust, but then you were someone who was willing to go the extra mile to make gains. Excess communication had also turned out to be very profitable for you. You also needed to prioritize. It was your go-getter attitude, your adventurous spirit which had allowed you to get ahead. Maybe deals were also finalized quickly. Maybe there were new work offers in the pipeline or new job opportunities for many of you. Evidently, the overall energy this month is the Six of Wands, another Wands in your reading. Your creativity is going to be allowing you to turn heads. You're going to be the center of attention. You're definitely going to be under the arc lights. Besides, you're also going to be on your toes. Back and forth movement. So carry all documents in case you're making your way for official work, that is. Maybe you will also seek clarity with respect to financial matters this November. Obstacles this month is the World card. I think there's a tendency to feel content rather than push the envelope. So I think you need to stay motivated, stay upbeat. Maybe you will also find yourself desiring more than you need. Greed could get the better of you. So while dealing with clients, keep that in mind. In case you're in the leadership position or in case you do have subordinates, maybe a junior is going to try to undermine your position. But there are going to be people who are also going to come to your aid. That's a positive and that could work to your advantage. Influences for November is the Eight of Wands. Again, excess communication is going to be on the cards. There are going to be job opportunities, so check your mails. You're also going to be making travel plans, or many of you are also going to be on the move. Commuting great distances is also the need of the hour. A question of ethics could also arise. Maybe your social circle is going to widen while you are in another place and you want to make hay while the sun shines, but be careful because someone could question your moves. Maybe in the long run you will be proved right, but in the present circumstance I think others will question you. Eyebrows could be raised. Even if there are job opportunities or work offers, maybe the remuneration on offer is not up to your liking. You do have to live within the boundaries before everything becomes a reality, Capricorns. Interestingly, the first 10 days of November, I do have the Seven of Swords. It is your intelligence which is allowing you to make headway, but then someone could also be very deceptive, or someone could also question the way you act. Like I said, you could be judged on principle, so it is best to be tactful, to be polite, to ensure harmony in your relationships, whether personally or whether professionally. Oftentimes you could find yourself losing your cool as you don't want to express yourself or you don't want to explain yourself. Maybe you feel that your good intentions are never acknowledged, that your words are misinterpreted, or that you get the wrong end of the stick. For some of you, this could also mean that money, lack of work or employment opportunities could also affect your relationships. Incidentally, this month I'm also picking up that you could be having reunions. You could also be concerned on account of the health of a loved one. In essence, with this card, you need to use your intelligence. You have to tackle the problems that could arise. Whatever it may be, as a worker, I think the energy flow is going to be good. It is going to allow you to move forward. Maybe your senior is also going to be very deceptive, sneaky, if I can repeat myself. He could saddle you with excess work, so you need to sidestep such issues in a very diplomatic fashion, Capricorns. Malfunctioning gadgets could also derail your plans, so you have to get them fixed. Basically, or generally speaking, I think you have to adjust to what colleagues want or what your superior wants, to avoid feeling alienated. People are definitely going to act behind your back, so better to nip issues in the bud rather than allow them to snowball into bigger issues, as it could come back to bite you. As a boss also, you are dealing with certain employees who are going to trouble you. Maybe there are also going to be surprise checks or visits by the management, like a thief in the night. The administrator could sneak in, wanting to know what you've been up to. With this card 888, new opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. It talks about this, so there is going to be a lot of hard work in store for you. We have the 8 of Wands here, and with this 8, it is talking about the same. The infinity symbol is also there in the world card, so something which you can create which could have a lasting impact on your life is definitely going to be there. So something which you create which could have a lasting impact on you or your life is a possibility for many Capricorn. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th November, I have the 5 of Cups. I think this lady, she seems to be hiding her face from the world. She doesn't want to show her face. Maybe there's a rift in a relationship which is bothering her. Walk away from ugly scenes. Walk away from situations which are unhealthy for you. There could also be emotional outpour or breakdown of relationships, like I said. So keep your wits about you. Maybe you should also keep away rather than be accused of meddlesome behavior. Capricorns, by and large, in this time, you need to clarify and move away from what's not ideal for you. Hold your tongue rather than give away too many personal details about yourself, or keep your good opinions to yourself for that matter. With this card and with the card melancholy which has come up in your reading, I think you need to also stay motivated, stay positive, stay upbeat. There could also be calls for an interview at this time, but then it doesn't excite you that way. Even those of you who are working, I think you have to be prepared for changes in your schedule. The 5 energy does talk about the same. You could also be a bit distracted. There could be interruptions, yet you have the wherewithal to move from one task to the other. Your health could also suffer on account of the feeling of dejection. I think you should do some more cleansing. Paranormal activity or strange dreams are also likely for many Capricorns at this time. Your loved ones could also want you to keep them in the loop about the plans in case you are traveling, or in case you are moving, or in case you're going out of the home. I think you should keep them informed, as your family could also be under threat from your rivals, family rivals for that matter. Perhaps this is a time when you need to focus on your creative abilities and talent. Maybe you have it in you to be an artist or photographer. So keep such options open. It is also going to lift your spirits. The final days of November, that is 21st to 30th November, is the 10 of Pentacles. This card is talking about the need for you to cash in, because this is a material vibration. You do have that opportunity to make gains, but you also need to keep your temperament in check. This card from Lenormand, which is the garden, also talks about the same. Maybe you need to socialize, you need to enjoy the fruits of your labor, maintain your composure, compromise. Maybe there could also be someone who could rattle you, could accuse you of creating rifts or disagreements and discord. Other than that, spirituality could also interest you. They could also be receiving material gifts. So material gains in any which way are going to be there. You need to promote yourself. You need to network with this card. I also have this card, Lone Warrior, from the Divine Mistress Oracle. I think even if the odds are stacked against you, even if you feel that your family isn't supportive, you have the gifts and the ability to get ahead. You're someone who is going to be feeling as though everything revolves around you, that you have to do everything or you have to take the onus. Well, this mountaineer does know that the terrain could be very harsh and rocky, but then you need to be prepared for it. Also keep in mind, Capricorns, that the spotlight is going to be on you. You are going to come out with your head held high. With respect to your love life, I have this card, you deserve love. I think Capricorns, you need to find time for yourself. Maybe you feel a loss in a connection with that Five of Cups. That is why you're feeling melancholic. That is why you're feeling wistful. The storm clouds will definitely pass, and maybe you should socialize, mingle with members of the opposite sex, because Cupid's arrow can strike anywhere and at any time. Some of you could be in a romantic connection, but then there are limitations, impediments, roadblocks, outside influences which could affect you internally as well as externally. Maybe your family and friends are frowning upon this connection. They expect you to reconsider. They don't want you to form an attachment with this person, but you have other plans. Maybe your person feels that you're hiding something with that Seven of Swords. Maybe you want to focus on work. For some of you, I'm also picking up that you could have issues with respect to commitment. Maybe you feel that you don't have deep pockets. That is why you want to secure yourself materially. I also have this card, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. I think a feeling of regret could also be for some Capricorns this month. Maybe you feel you could have been someone who should have gone with the flow. You should have embraced love wholeheartedly rather than question. Maybe you would have made a different choice. Life could have turned different altogether. Avoid this at all costs and be open to new love this month. Those of you who are married also, I think you need to be careful with your words because it could create a rift in your relationship. Maybe you want to be in the arms of your secret lover. Maybe you have had enough of your marriage. You could also talk about your sob story with others. Maybe your child or even someone who pays a visit. I think you want love which can stand the test of time. You want love which is unconditional, and that there's also going to be something which is going to keep you in deep thought this November. I hope Capricorns you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.